Hello everyone, welcome to Jurisprudence Academy. In this video, we are going to talk about the first part of the revision series where we are going to see the important chapters for Constitution first. And in the coming videos, we're going to talk about the important chapters and the chapters that you need to revise for your CLAT PG exam one by one at a time. But before getting into the revision series, I need to tell you, the PSU recruitment for CLAT PG has already been announced by the CLAT authority, and we have made separate videos on ONGC recruitment and IOCL recruitment. And if you want to know more details about those recruitment, kindly go and watch those videos. The video links are given below in the description. Now let's start with Constitution. But before getting into that, I need to tell you one more thing also. In this video, I am going to analyze first 2015 question paper analysis, then 2016, then 2017, 2018. Then I'll move into the revisional chapters that you need to revise for your CLAT PG exam. So let's start with CLAT PG 2015 question paper analysis. If we see and analyze the question 2015 50 questions of Constitution, we can observe that 20 questions were asked from fundamental rights, and other than that, from history, one question was asked. From preamble, 2 questions were asked. DPSPs, Union Executive, both equally shared 5 questions, and then Parliament, State Legislature, 4 questions. Union State Judiciary, 1. Center State Relation, 2 questions. Amendment and Constitution, 3 questions. Emergency, 2, and miscellaneous was 5. Now, if we deeply analyze this CLAT PG 2015 question paper, then we can see that fundamental right is the most important chapter that you need to focus on. That you people already know it, that I don't need to tell you. Now let's analyze CLAT PG 2016 question paper. Now if we analyze CLAT PG 2016 question paper, now the number of questions that were asked in 2015 from fundamental rights that have been decreased to a certain extent, because in 2015 it was asked 10 questions in fundamental rights. Now it is 11 questions. And from directive principle of state policy, 2 questions, and Union State Executive, Parliament, Judiciary all shared 6 questions among each other. And other than that, the amendment, emergency provision both shared around 6 and 3 questions. Now total 50 questions were asked, but fundamental rights, Union Executive, Judiciary and Legislature were also the important part for CLAT PG 2016. Now let's see the CLAT PG 2017. What happened in 2017? And when we analyze the 2017 question paper, it was like this. From the first time the recent judgment came, and the 5 questions were asked from recent judgment. And other than that, Union, I mean the state and executive, Union Executive, from that portion 15 questions were asked. 10 to 11 questions were asked from fundamental rights, and other than that, from amendment 4 questions were asked, and other portions like trade and commerce, emergency provisions and public service commission and special provision, all those they shared 1 or 2 questions among each other that were not so important. But the most important part that CLAT PG 2017 witnessed, that was the recent judgment, the introduction of the recent judgment. Now let's see what happened in 2018. Now as you people know, 2018 there are a lot of things that were asked for the first time in jurisprudence, but for Constitution there is not so many things that you can say like that were asked for the first time, other than the case laws and the recent judgments, because they solely focused on the case laws and recent judgments and the quotes from the judges. This kind of stuff they asked more. From fundamental rights, as usual, 13 questions were asked, and from case laws 10 questions were asked, and Parliament, Judiciary, Union Executive 4. So this 4-5 part, and also amendment, this part were also important for 2018 also. Now let's talk about the 2019. After analyzing the trend, what are the questions that were asked in each and every year, we analyzed a trend for 2019. And for 2019, there are certain chapters that you need to revise it again. You have already started it, it's okay, but you need to go and give a more attention to these kind of chapters that I am going to tell you. The chapters are like this. First is fundamental rights, that I don't need to tell you, you are going to read it again. And second is DPSP. And the third one is Union Executive. Union Executive is really important, that you need to do it again and revise it, because there are a lot of objective questions that generally asked from Union Executive. Now Parliament, that is important too. Judiciary, emergency, amendment and the recent case laws. These are the 8 chapters and 8 portions, I can say. These are really important for CLAT PG 2019, that you need to revise it again and again, so that you can expect at least 23 to 25, or you can say more than that number of questions from these 8 chapters and portions. So go and study and revise these chapters. I hope you like the video. Give it a thumbs up. In the next video, we're going to talk about new chapter subject for the revision series, and also I hope you people already know regarding CLAT PG crash course, subjective answer guide, hard copy mock test and soft copy mock test. Each and everything we provide under Jurisprudence. If you want to know more about, all the links are given below in the description. Kindly go and check it out. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel to stay updated regarding CLAT, LLM, UGC NET, SET and Judiciary. And don't forget to share this video to your CLAT PG fellow aspirants who are willing to appear for CLAT PG 2019. Until next time, thank you. See you soon.